girl was convinced that her face could bring her a lot of wealth, so she came to Tokyo on her own when she was about to graduate from high school. In her hometown, she was a goddess to most of the boys, so she thought that once she got to the big city with her face she'd be discovered by talent scouts and become a hot star or top model. That day when she came across a modeling shoot on the streets of Tokyo, she deliberately slowed down expecting someone to notice her, but she didn't attract any attention. So she circled back and walked around again, and still no one paid any attention to her. While she was still wondering what the problem was, the head of the photography team suddenly greeted her in her direction, but just when she thought he was calling her, he went straight to a girl with long legs behind her. Lisa watched them disappear with a look of disbelief on her face. She couldn't figure out why they would turn down such a beautiful girl. While she was feeling this way, the people coming and going bumped into her from time to time. They also called her a country bumpkin, but even so, when she saw her reflection in the glass window, she was convinced that she was uniquely beautiful. But the experience also made her realize that looks alone were not enough and she needed to improve her education. So Lisa went back to school and immediately announced to her teacher that she was applying to the University of Tokyo. The teacher couldn't help but laugh, because it was almost impossible for her to achieve this goal with her abilities. The teacher finally advised her to enter the local Akita University and told her not to get her hopes up. Afterwards, at the Akita University entrance ceremony, Lisa seemed particularly depressed. She was in stark contrast to the happy students around her. She always thought she didn't belong here. She didn't want to live an ordinary life. She didn't want to graduate from the university in her hometown, get a job there and marry a local, like her parents did in their lives. That's not what she wanted. In her mind's eye, she saw a future where she'd be standing in a Michelin restaurant in a busy part of Tokyo, with a rich ad agency boyfriend, and an enviable job in a home in Roppongi Hills. The corners of her mouth turned up slightly at the thought of these beautiful images, but then she saw her old, familiar home. She felt an indescribable sadness in her heart. In order to realize her dream as soon as she graduated, Lisa couldn't wait to find a job in Tokyo. Although her alma mater wasn't well known, she kept going to interviews with enthusiasm and motivation. Every time she passed by Roppongi Hills, which she had always dreamed of, she saw the successful people there and cheered herself up. Then one day she got an unexpected offer from a company. She was so excited that she almost jumped up and down to celebrate, but she soon calmed down. She realized that if she wanted to get closer to her dream of being rich, at least she needed to live in a spacious and comfortable place. However, after looking at the flats, she realized that her ideal home was very expensive and she didn't like what she could afford. The next thing she knew, the agent's face changed when he found out her salary.